Hi everyone. In this video, we'll solve the problems on specific energy. First problem is water is flowing through a rectangular channel of width 5 meter and depth of water is 3 meter. Discharge is 10 meter cube per second. Find specific energy, critical depth, critical velocity, and minimum specific energy. So first, we'll write what are the given data in this problem. So the given data is the width. Width is that is B is equal to 5 meter and depth of water D equals 3 meter. Okay, since it is an rectangular channel, so B and D we have written. Then next is discharge Q as given. So in specific energy problems, be careful about the discharge, which discharge he has given, because both capital Q and small q is important in this. You have to find the specific energy. Specific energy means E, then critical depth is dc, then critical velocity vc, then E minimum. Okay, these are the data, these are the quantities you have to find here. So in specific energy, the very first thing is you have to find the velocity, as well as you have to find the discharge per unit width, that is small q. So let me find the velocity. Here discharge value is given and the area is known because the width and depth is known. Therefore, velocity v is equal to q divided by a, that is q is equal to 10. A is area, that is since it is a rectangle, b into d, that is 5 into 3. Velocity works out to be 0.66 meter per second. Similarly, small q is equal to capital Q divided by width. Capital Q is 10, width is 5, small q works out to be 2 meter cube per second per meter. So we have found out what is V and Q. We'll find each value one by one. That is, the very first one is specific energy. E is equal to D plus V square divided by 2G, which is equal to depth is 3, velocity is 0.66 square divided by 2 into 9.81. The value of specific energy works out to be 3.022 meters. Now we have found what is the specific energy. The second one is the critical depth. So as we know, the critical depth formula dc is equal to q square by g whole to the power of 1 by 3. So already we have derived in the previous video. Small q is 2 square divided by 9.81 to the power of 1 by 3. The value of the critical depth works out to be 0.741 meters. So you have got critical depth. Next is the critical velocity. Critical velocity VC is equal to square root of G into critical depth, that is root of 9.81 into 0.741. So therefore, critical velocity works out to be 2.696 meter per second. Next, the last quantity is what? The minimum specific energy. The E minimum value formula is 3 by 2 terms the critical depth dc, that is 3 by 2 into critical depth is 0.741. So specific energy minimum works out to be 1.01 meters. So this is how you should find the different quantities for a rectangular channel in case of specific energy. Second problem, find at what bed slope a 4-meter wide rectangular channel be laid so that the flow is critical at a normal depth of 1.25 meter. Take n as equal to 0.015. See, this is somewhat different problem here. So you have to find what is the bed slope of a rectangular channel, which is 4-meter wide. So let me write the given data first. So the width of the channel B is equal to 4 meter, so that the flow is critical at a normal depth of 1.25 meter. For the flow is critical means the depth is critical depth he has given, that is 1.25 meter. Then also he has given Manning's N as 0.015. You have to find what is the bed slope. So since the flow is critical here, the depth will be normal depth, the velocity will be critical velocity, and depth is the critical depth. By considering that critical depth and the critical velocity, you have to find the discharge. After finding out the discharge, using that discharge and the Chassis equation, you have to find what is the bed slope I. So let me first find what is the area of the channel. Area A is equal to 4 into 1.25, which is equal to 5 meter square. Wetted perimeter P, since it is a rectangular channel, the wetted perimeter P is the width of the channel plus 2 times the depth. So wetted perimeter works out to be 6.5 meter. Then hydraulic mean depth, that is A divided by P, which is equal to 5 divided by 6.5. Let me keep in this fraction only. So next is, here you have to find the discharge by considering the critical depth and the critical velocity only. So we know that, let me write here only, critical velocity VC is equal to square root of G into DC, which is equal to 9.81 into 1.25 under the root. You will get the critical velocity VC as 3.502 meter per second. Next, discharge Q is equal to area into VC, which is equal to, what is area? 5 into 3.502. The discharge value works out to be 17.51 meter cube per second. So this is the discharge of a rectangular channel when the flow is critical. So after that, you have to find what is the bed slope. Using this discharge in the Chassis equation, you should find what is I. So let me write here. So we know that Q is equal to area into velocity. Area into velocity means here, since the Manning's N is given, so let me write directly, that is 1 by N into M to the power of 2 by 3 into I to the power of half. Okay, since the Manning's N is given, you can use this velocity equation directly. So, or if you don't know this, if you can't remember this equation, go from the basics, that is Q is equal to area into velocity, where velocity is equal to C into root of Mi, where C value in terms of Manning's N you have to substitute and simplify. You will get the discharge equation. You get the what slope, the bed slope of the channel. Let me use that equation only so that you won't get any confusion here. So that is Q is equal to area into C root of M into I, which is equal to area into C can be written as 1 by N into M to the power of 1 by 6 into root of M into I. So substitute all the values, that is 17.51 is equal to area is what? 5 into 1 by Manning's N is given 0.015 into M is 5 divided by 6.5 whole to the power of 1 by 6 into square root of 5 divided by 6.5 into what? I. If you solve for I, you will get the slope as 1 divided by 255.43. This is the bed slope of a rectangular channel when the flow is critical. Directly you can substitute in your calculator and get the value of I. You should use this parameter. Usually slope is expressed in 1 in, that is 1 in n, like that. So therefore 1 divided by 255.43 is the bed slope. Next, problem number 3. A 8-meter wide rectangular channel conveys 15 meter cube per second of water at a depth of 1.2 meter. Calculate specific energy, critical depth, critical velocity, minimum specific energy, and Frouts number, and also state whether the flow is subcritical or supercritical. Okay, so let me write the given data first of this problem. So here it is an 8-meter width channel, that is width B is equal to 8 meter. Discharge Q is equal to 15 meter cube per second. Depth D is equal to 1.2 meter. You have to calculate what is minimum specific energy E, critical depth DC, critical velocity VC, minimum specific energy E minimum, then Frouts number FR. So after finding the Frouts number, you can say whether the flow is critical or subcritical or what, supercritical. Okay. So in this case, first you have to find what is the velocity. Okay. So then you have to find what is the small q. Velocity V is equal to Q divided by A. So that is Q is equal to 15. A is, since it is a rectangle, 8 into 1.2. Therefore, the velocity works out to be 1.562 meter per second. Then you have to find this small q. Small q is equal to capital Q by B. That is 15 divided by 8. Then small q value works out to be 1.875 meter cube per second per meter is the value of the discharge per unit width and the velocity. Afterwards, the remaining remains like directly write the formula, substitute, you'll get all the values. The first one is E, that is specific energy, D plus V square by 2G. Here D is 1.2 plus V is 1.562 square divided by 2 into 9.81. The E value works out to be 1.32 meter. Then second, critical depth DC, which is equal to small q square divided by G whole to the power of 1 by 3. That is 1.875 square divided by 9.81 whole to the power of 1 by 3. Then critical depth DC works out to be 0.71 meter. Next, the third quantity, critical velocity VC is equal to square root of G into critical depth, which is equal to root of 9.81 into what? 0.71. The critical velocity value works out to be 2.639 meter per second. Then the fourth one is minimum specific energy. We know that E minimum, which is equal to 3 by 2 times the critical depth DC. That is 3 by 2 into DC is how much? 0.71. Therefore, E minimum value works out to be 1.065 meters. Next, the last one is Frouts number. Frouts number is given by the equation V divided by root of G into D, which is equal to velocity is how much here? 1.562 divided by square root of G is 9.81 into depth of flow is 1.2, which works out to be 0.45. Since the Froude's number is less than 1, because 0.45 less than 1, therefore flow is subcritical. Okay, if it is greater than 1, it is supercritical. Plus, since it is less than 1, it is subcritical. This is how you should solve the problem and finding out all the quantities. This completes the problems on specific energy. Thank you.